So for the past 2 weeks, I've been really sick. Like, I was really miserable even on the first day of school. And it's come to my attention that I only ever get really sick around important occasions. A few years ago, when I was in middle school, towards the end of the school year, I had to miss class night because I had the H1N1 virus. I don't know how many other places around, like, the planet do class night, but it's basically like prom for 12-year-olds, except less formal and more fun. Supposedly, because I missed it. I think it was my sophomore year of high school where I got pink eye at the very end of the year and I had to miss like 4 of my finals. And trust me when I say that I seriously could not come to school because I was so sick. I was trying to take an art final and the crust on my eyes was grossing out the girl next to me, so I had to leave. So I ended up having to come into school during summer vacation to take like 3 or 4 finals, and that wasn't fun. And this year I was sick on the first day of school. Watch, next year I'm gonna be sick on like Christmas. But at the height of my latest sickness, when I was addicted to nasal spray and 5 seasons of Dexter, I was having strange dreams. For a really long, like 2 or 3 nights, I was having these really strange dreams about Doctor Who, but I'm not sure if you'd even call them dreams because I feel like I was like awake during them. I'm not really sure what you'd call that. So I've taken it upon myself to invent my own term. They weren't dreams. They were Doctor Wholucinations. Firstly, for anyone who doesn't know, Doctor Who is a BBC sci-fi show about a 900-ish-year-old alien named the Doctor, who right now looks like this, and he goes on adventures through time and space, traveling in an old 1950s blue police box called the TARDIS, which is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's Time Lord science, and he often lets attractive European women come on these adventures with him. In my Doctor Wholucinations, I am the Doctor, and me and Roy Williams, a character in the show, are traveling through time and space in the TARDIS, going on adventures and doing stuff. I don't know where Amy Pond was. Maybe my brain's just overstocked on Karen Gillan because she's in all my other dreams. And there was this one point where Rory was like falling out of the TARDIS while we were in deep space for some reason. I had to like catch him and bring him back. And eventually, I don't know how me and Rory arrived at this conclusion, but we found out that I wasn't the real Doctor and that the Matt Smith Doctor was somewhere, you know, in the sky or whatever. So I guess I figured I had to go look for Matt Smith myself or something, so I decided that I had to drop Rory off at Amy Pond's big house in Scotland. But every time I tried to land the TARDIS inside the house, it kept like appearing in midair and spinning, and I couldn't drop him off, so eventually I just pushed him out of the TARDIS. But like I said, these aren't dreams, they're Doctor Wholucinations, so I kept like getting up and like looking at the clock on my bed and stuff. It was really weird. And I swear to God, for that 2 or 3 night period, I made time slow down. I was laying in my bed having these Doctor Wholucinations thinking that hours had gone by, when in reality 2 hours was like 15 minutes. And I've chosen to believe that I actually have superpowers and can slow down time, and that I wasn't just overdosed on NyQuil. So if you felt it too, you can thank me for making those nights longer. I think each Doctor Wholucination ended in me giving up on finding Matt Smith because it was too hard, and that's it. I guess dreams are always a lot more fun to have than to hear about. But remember, these weren't dreams. They were Doctor Wholucinations. When I was a little kid, I had this other really weird dream about my nanny at the time. Her name was Jamie. She's a really nice lady, but she was really scary in this dream. I dreamt that it was like my 8th birthday, and me and all my friends were gonna have this birthday party, and I only had one present. It was like this little birthday cupcake. It was just like a Hostess cupcake with a single candle in it, except we couldn't find it, and we found out that it was in this castle that my nanny Jamie, the vampire, just so happened to reside in, and I had to have my birthday cupcake. So me and my friends all ventured up to the castle until we found, you know, her bedroom. She wasn't sleeping in a coffin. She was sleeping like right next to the cupcake, which was on like a bedside table, and her eyes were closed and stuff. So my friend's watching. I tiptoed into the room and like reached my hand out to the coffee table where the cupcake was, and like right as my hand was about to grab the cupcake, the light on the candle flickered out and Jamie's eyes opened, and that was the end of the dream. I don't know why I remember this one particular dream so well, and I don't know what it means, but you know, there's your peek into my psyche for today. Goodbye.